Hello, citizen of the world. Welcome to channel. You are one step closer to become a front-end expert with this video. Alright, in this video I'm going to show you guys how a project folder structure should look like. This is important because in real life projects everything should be in an order because you probably won't be the only developer who works on that project. So in order to make teamwork easier, you should follow some rules. In the projects that I lead, I use this structure because I believe this is the most understandable way to separate files from each other. And the way I look at this is each folder should have one single responsibility, as much as possible at least. And for example, here in the components folder, we should keep our components obviously, like you shouldn't be putting an Axios client file in this folder, for example, like that doesn't make any sense, right? Here I have my context folder where I keep my global state management related stuff. For example, if I had a Redux global state management in this project, I would have a Redux folder instead of this, and I would keep my store in one file, and my actions in file, and my reducers in one file, so that every file had one specific functionality. Hooks folder where I keep my custom hooks. Stacks folder keeps my navigation stacks because I separate my stacks into multiple stacks, especially if there is an outflow in the app. You can check the details for that in my previous outflow video. Link is in the description. You can find from there. And I have screens folder where I have a folder for each stack that I had, and related screens are gonna be inside that stack folder. And if you have a sign-in screen, for example, that should be in the outflow. For example, you might have a profile stack where you have different screens in that profile stack, and you can create a profile under this and then profile screen, for example, and maybe settings screen, for example, so that everything will be much easier to follow. And I follow the naming convention in the capitalized way. I keep every file and folder name capitalized. In the screens, while creating screens, files, components, for example, I'm putting the name of the screen and then the screen prefix after the screen. So for example, detail screen, and home screen obviously, as you can see here, and sign-in screen, pretty self-explanatory. This is making things too much easier to find. For example, if I want to search like detail screen, if I write detail screen, that automatically gives me this. I don't like making a folder inside this and creating that index.ts file or tsx file in this case, it doesn't matter, and exporting the component from there. This make everything, I believe, much complex and complicated. Everything looks much more crowded, I guess. That's the word. Yeah, this is the way I keep my folder structure and file structure. And utils is where I keep my types. If I have any dummy data or constant in that matter, I might have my Axios client, for example, here. Maybe that would be making sense. If, for example, if you have assets that you are using in throughout your application, you can separate them like this. You might have a assets folder and then images if you have images, or you might have some animations that you use with React Native Lotive, for example. You can keep your animation files under the animations folder. Yeah, that is all for this video, and hope you liked it. Leave a comment down below and let me know what do you think about this folder structure and how do you do yours. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.